Hi everyone, I'm Anna, your cinephile host. Today, let's take a look at the movie The Bucket List. The film was released in 2007 and features two Hollywood giants, Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. It's a sentimental and touching story about two old men facing the end of two very different lives. It guarantees you both laughter and tears and reminds you to make the most of your life, especially when your time becomes limited. So let's watch the movie The Bucket List and see how this tale of two strangers building a friendship and exploring the world unfolds. Two men, mechanic Carter Chambers and billionaire healthcare executive Edward Cole, meet for the first time in a hospital after both have been diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. Their personalities and backgrounds couldn't be any more different. Carter is friendly and warm, with a loving family and very knowledgeable in history. Edward is grumpy, arrogant, estranged from his family, and very rich. In fact, he owns the hospital. He likes drinking Kopi Luwak, one of the most expensive coffees in the world. During their time in the hospital, Carter and Cole manage to find common ground, and what starts out as an odd pairing becomes a case of a special friendship. For fun, Carter earlier had begun writing a bucket list, a list of activities to do before he kicks the bucket. After hearing he has less than a year to live, Carter throws the list away. Cole finds it the next morning and urges Carter to do everything on the list while also offering to pay for the entire trip for both of them. Carter agrees and, despite the protests of his wife, Virginia, the two men begin their last vacation. They go off and do the things that they have always wanted to do. They go skydiving, get tattoos, drive a Shelby Mustang, go on safari in Tanzania, see the pyramids in Egypt. Fly in a private plane to France.
We live, we die, and the wheels on the bus go round and round.
They both learn of each other's baggage as well as talk about the meaning of life. Atop the Great Pyramid, they confide mutually about faith and family. Carter reveals that he has long been feeling less in love with his wife. Cole discloses that he is deeply hurt by his estrangement from his only daughter, who disowned him after he drove away her abusive husband.
You know, the ancient Egyptians had a beautiful belief about death. When their souls got to the entrance to heaven, the gods asked them two questions. Their answers determined whether they were admitted or not.
Okay. I'll bite. What were they?
Have you found joy in your life? Answer the question.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Answer the question. Have I found joy in my life?
Yes.
Yes.
Has your life brought joy to others?
This type of question,
Later, while in Hong Kong, Cole hires a prostitute to approach Carter, who has never been with any woman but his wife. Carter declines and realizes Cole was behind the woman's attention, whereupon he insists they stop the bucket project and go home. He realizes what's really important to him is the love of his wife and family. During the return journey, Carter tries to reunite Cole with Cole's estranged daughter. Considering this a breach of trust, Cole angrily storms off. Carter returns home to his own family for a festive holiday dinner, while Cole, feeling alone, breaks down weeping in his luxury high-rise suite. Carter's family reunion turns out to be short-lived. He collapses and is rushed to the hospital. The cancer has spread to his brain. Cole, who is now in a remarkable remission, visits him and they share a few moments. Carter, always a Jeopardy fan, knowledgeable about trivia, reveals how Cole's special Sumatra-grown Kopi Luwak coffee is fed to and defecated by a jungle cat before being harvested. Cole was unaware that the unique aroma present after this defecation gave the coffee variety its distinctive flavor. They laugh together. Carter then crosses off "Laugh Till I Cry" from his bucket list and implores Cole to finish the list without him. Carter undergoes surgery but dies on the operating table. Carter's death forces Edward to think about his life, and ultimately he decides to reconcile with his daughter.
Our lives are streams flowing into the same river towards whatever heaven lies in the mist beyond the falls.
Hello, sweetie. Hi.
Find the joy in your life, Edward.
Edward thoughtfully crosses "Kiss the most beautiful girl in the world" off his bucket list. Soon after, Cole delivers a eulogy at Carter's funeral, during which he explains that the last 3 months of Carter's life were, thanks to Carter, the best 3 months of Cole's own life. Cole crosses "Help a complete stranger for the good" off the list. At the end, we find out that Cole lived to age 81, and his ashes were then taken to a peak in the Himalayas by his assistant, Matthew. As Matthew places a coffee can alongside another can, he crosses off the last item on the bucket list, witness something truly majestic, and tucks the completed list between the cans.
And I'm pretty sure he was happy with his final resting place, because he was buried on the mountain, and that was against the law.
We live, we die, and the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Have you found joy in your life? Answer the question.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Answer the question. Have I found joy in my life?
Yes.
Yes.
Has your life brought joy to others?
This type of question.
Our lives are streams flowing into the same river towards whatever heaven lies in the mist beyond the falls.
Hello, sweetie. Hi.
Find the joy in your life, Edward.
The bucket list deals with the issue of death, but not in the horrible, dark, gloomy way that you would expect, but with a smile on its face and a song in its heart. At times hilarious, at times sad, the movie is a testament to the human spirit. Whether old or young, death often comes when you least expect it. You really never know what can happen and when your time on this planet will be up. That's why you need to be grateful for every day you wake up and find joy in your life. I'm your host Anna, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. You can find more on Funday website. Stay tuned.
So, what do you believe? I resist all beliefs.
No Big Bang, random universe.
We live, we die, and the wheels on the bus go round and round.
What if you're wrong?
I'd love to be wrong. If I'm wrong, I win.
Not sure it works that way.
Well, you're not claiming you know something I don't.
I just have faith.
Hallelujah, brother. And pass the mustard.